Hi there. I'm really excited about being in this class. My name is Bliss Adkison, and currently I hold the position at the University of North Alabama as the Director for Academic Affairs, and I am also the SAC-COC liaison for our institution. So UNA, University of North Alabama, where I work, it is in a rural area of Florence, Alabama. We're at the very tip top northwest side of the state. And it has about 8,500 students. We have online courses and traditional face-to-face and hybrid courses. We have online programs as well, traditional programs too, and hybrid programs. We offered our first doctoral degrees this past year, being an EDBA and also a PhD in exercise science and health promotion. And we are about to embark on a journey of offering associate's degrees. So we are expanding and quickly changing in order to fit our students' needs in our area. We're primarily a institutional, not a research institution, but one that just reaches a regional institution is what I was looking for. So we meet our students' needs as far as locally. Some of our students also come from Mississippi and Tennessee, since we're right there on the line. So primarily we serve those constituents of students. A lot of our students are first generational students. So doing the assignments, talking about student success for this module 1, I really identified with that because we have a lot of students that need those support services as well. So future goal for my leadership career, I am really enjoying this program because part of my job is as institutional effectiveness. So I am responsible for the programmatic assessment of all of our programs at the institution. So gathering the data, the reports, compiling those reports, making sure that we meet accreditation needs when it comes to demonstrating that our students are meeting our learning objectives for our programs. So that is a part of my job. And one of the things that I have seen in the past is that a lot of times as faculty members, we're just, especially at a rural institution, we're just in the weeds of it, right? We're going from day to day, and I teach as an adjunct faculty member, and even in that capacity, you are in the thick of it, so to speak. And there's not a lot of time, especially if you wear multiple hats, which I think this is the same as K through 12 and also in higher education. In a rural institution, one that's regionally serves its students primarily over research, is that most of the times we wear multiple hats. So in my job, I know that I wear multiple hats. And all of that to say, I have seen that struggle of really being able to organize for faculty members to come together, organize their thoughts around if their students are achieving their learning outcomes, use the assessment and have these deep conversations in order to tell the story of how students are actually meeting the learning outcomes of the program. Institutional effectiveness, as many of you probably know, is one of the top 2 cited standards among SAC-COC accreditation, and for reaffirmations, and for interim reaffirmations for the 5 years. So it's hard. All of that to say, I think rural institutions who especially don't have the resources maybe that other institutions do, it's hard to meet those accreditation standards, and really just hard to have those conversations in general. So sorry to say all that. I'm trying not to be long-winded, but the future goal for me is I want to work with faculty in order to create those environments with limited resources. So we do some things at UNA. We use certain tools that are familiar more in industry, like lean and rapid improvement. We utilize those tools and have been utilizing them to help have those conversations with the lack of a ton of funding. So that's what I really want to do, is help programs and faculty members come up and take a deep breath and be able to have those conversations in a meaningful way. So my current experiences, I just kind of talked a little bit about that, but in helping develop family or community partnerships specifically, UNA has in the past couple of years established multiple memorandums of understanding, MOUs, with external partners in order to provide opportunities for student success. This can come from local organizations such as Castilium and factories and industry, and also with our K through 12 partners as well within the region, hoping to create an easier pipeline and easier access to students, especially first-gen students, in order to be able to come here their first year and be successful. So I have had a hand in that, being able to prep MOUs, draft MOUs, and until recently, all the MOUs were funneled through our office. So that has been a fun ride for sure, very rewarding. The last question here, what do you think are the benefits and challenges? Again, I kind of touched on that. Specific to family and community engagement, I think it's the multiple hats for faculty members, specifically in higher education. I think that if you talk to a faculty member, they have the heart most of the time to do those research activities and the reach out and the outreach, and to really engage with the community. But due to this backlog kind of pressures and growing demands, and then of course we have a whole issue of enrollment retention and those types of things, there's just a big ball of wax to kind of separate. So I think being able to really drill down to a process, drill down to what are we doing well and how can we reach out. Those are some challenges that come with the territory, and being able to do that in a organized manner and have good results, quicker results, sometimes than normal. Being able to have those conversations is a challenge sometimes. And the benefit to those conversations, of course, is that the students succeed, and that we're able to see that growth and be a part of that growth and be a part of their story. So thank you again for listening to my introduction. I hope that you all are doing well, that you're staying safe. And it's cold here in Florence, Alabama. We got a little bit of snow, but I look forward to meeting with you all. I look forward to watching your introductions and getting to know you. Have a great day.